Good evening, everyone. How many parents do we have in the room? Show of hands. So we have quite a few parents. How many times have you wanted to go out with your friends, or you needed to go to work, or you had a meeting, or you wanted to travel and you didn't have any child care? Everyone was busy, too last minute, too expensive. How many of you have had these experiences? Okay, so we've all been there before. Family is not nearby. So basically, 24/7 open arms, we are here to your rescue. We are a 24-hour child care center. We're open around the clock, 24 hours a day, 7 days per week. So basically, you can come and drop your children off to us at any time without any notice, or they can be enrolled full-time.
24/7 open arms. This is an opportunity for parents to live again. And we say this because if you have an opportunity for a dream job and maybe the hours are not the typical 7 to 7, and you're thinking, well, you know, maybe I can't take this job because I have children to consider. But with our services, which you'll hear about in a little bit, you don't have to turn down that dream job. And also, you'll see in our service description, you may have a special outing or special event that you want to attend, whether it be for weddings, for company events, or even just a date night or a girls' night out, and you may need childcare. So we want to show you how we can even provide that service for you. And also, we want you to have a peace of mind when you go out. So you'll see with our technology enhancements where you'll be able to actually check in on your child and also communicate with us at any given time. We will provide to you our statement of needs, our company background, service description, market and financial analysis. And next we will have our statement of needs provided by Reese.
Hello everyone. And I'm just going to show you a short video of what may happen and how our company 24/7 Open Arms can help. As you saw, of course you do want that flower girl or that ring bearer at your wedding. Of course you want your whole family around while you're at your special events. But at the same time, you as a parent want to enjoy the events as well. So, with our company, not just by having a stable brick and mortar location, we also offer event child care providers as well. We will come to your event and provide child care for your service. And like Makiba was saying, you know, there's a lot of parents out there these days who have non-traditional working hours. You have ER nurses, you have doctors, you have mechanics, you have all these people who are now working overnight, especially since the recession, and they don't have the child care that they need so that they could go ahead and work. And we don't want that to stop just because you don't have that child care. With our service, we will offer around-the-clock child care to meet all of your needs. And next up, we will have Makiba go over the product and service description, as she is our Chief Marketing Officer. Kimbrella, and the Chief Technology Officer.
Thank you. 24/7 Open Arms came into play because my team and myself, we're friends. We often do a lot of things together. We often take the kids to the park, we take them to Monkey Joe's, but then what we realized is that we needed a break one day. We had no one to call on. And we just thought one night it would be so awesome if we had someone that could watch our children at night while we went out or did something special. So that's how it came into play. It allows parents to work flexible schedules. It provides a secure environment so you can be at ease. We have passion for what we do because we were that parent at one point. So we have a passion for it. We have a passion for safety because we, as mothers, did not want to leave our children with just anyone. So we incorporated safety measures so while you're out with your friends or while you're at work, you will have a peace of mind. We strive for excellence, and we make sure that your children are in a learning, educational environment while they're there. So it's just not a typical babysitting service, but we make sure we are adding to your children's lives while they're at 24/7 open arms. Service description by Makiba Hudson.
Okay, as we stated, we are a 24-hour child care center, and what we offer to our parents is a safe and nurturing environment. We have an educational curriculum. We offer nutritious meals, affordable prices, convenient, flexible hours, state-of-the-art technology, which you'll hear about in a few, and special drop-in services. And this is just our open arms versus our competitors. And as you see, we compared two other child care facilities. With us, you get 24/7 care. Our ages start as young as 6 months to 12 years. And we offer those special services. And again, those special services are for wedding, shopping trips, date night, girls' night out, company events, and two specialty things also that we have are our Parent Connect app and glowing identifier bracelets, which I will explain more in detail. But our next competitor is Toddler University. As you see, they offer 24/6, which they're not available on Sundays. Their ages start at 18 months, and they don't have the other two. The Kids Academy, they marketed themselves as a 24-hour daycare, but as you see, their hours are only from 6 a.m. to midnight, and only Monday through Friday. Their ages are similar to ours, but they only go to 10 years old. And these are our technology enhancements. We understand that communication is essential to our overall quality and success. And through this, we've decided to add 2 applications. And the first one is our Parent Connection app. And that is where the staff and parents are able to communicate in real time about their children, whether it be through conferences or if you want to make payments, different things like that, that makes it more accessible to parents that can't come in. I mean, if you're that parent that's getting off 7 o'clock in the morning, you may not have time to come in and talk with us, but we have provided you an app where you can still communicate with us whenever it's convenient for you. And also we have our glowing identifier bracelets, and this is a part of our security that we offer to parents. You're able to monitor your child's movements throughout the use of our secure camera system, which each child will have their own bracelet, and you're able to go to the app and actually see your child and kind of see what they're doing, check up on your child. We know and we understand some parents can more easily distance themselves from their children than others. Next, we will have Melissa, who will give our marketing analysis.
So we did a market analysis to come up with a marketing strategy for our company, and during this we found out that the child care industry is a $46.8 billion industry. Of course, this increases as more dual income families go out, but we wanted to narrow that down a little bit and look at just Douglas County. Currently, Douglas County has a population of 138,000. Of that 138,000, 6.7% are under the age of 5, which gives us a potential client base of 9,712 children. So there's a large demand in the area, and of course, we're not going to be able to fill that whole demand, but we'd like to take a good chunk out of it. And lucky for us, the median income is over $52,000. So we looked at our target market, and ultimately the target market is about 18 to 40, low to moderate income, married or single parent families located in the Douglas County area. Biggest part of our clientele will be, of course, infant to toddlers, which make about 50% of our clientele, and 23% will be school age, or I'm sorry, preschool age. The school age, which will be our before school and after school, will be 15%, and our drop-in rate, we figure, will be around 12%. So, ultimately, our product, of course, is childcare, but we offer several different opportunities that most daycares do not get. We have traditional hours, non-traditional hours. We host special events, and of course, we offer our parent app and the glowing identifier bracelets. As you can see, our costs range depending on the age and the services needed, but we have all different prices here, and most of those are weekly except for the drop-in rate, of course. And here's just some pictures of things that you may want to go out and do, wanting to leave your children with us, being worry-free because you know that they're in good hands. So, now our marketing mix. We have Place. Of course, we decided to be located next to Arbor Place Mall, which is convenient to I-20 for those who have to commute back and forth to Atlanta. And it also gives us increased exposure to the mall for the drop-in rates. As far as promotion, we're going to market through traditional advertising, through radio, newspapers, the basic advertising. We're also going to do sales brochures, which we'll give you out one in a moment, and email. Email, we're going to create a database of parents to send newsletters every month to let them know what we're doing and just stay in touch with the community, because ultimately we're here to service the community, and with their help we can continue to grow, so that involvement is very important to us. And then I'll turn it over to Reese to talk about our financial analysis.
So Sharks, what we're asking for 24/7 open arms is $150,000 for 15% of our company. Included is a list of our expenses and how often they're needed. As you can see, we do have our one-time expenses that include furniture, such as cots if you are having your child stay with us overnight, transportation. As far as school age, we will pick up and drop off your child, so for that we will need vehicles. Usually with the first time expense, that's going to include 2 vans, especially starting off. You still have to build that clientele. And the technology, like we said, we do have a Connect Parent app, and so because of that, when you do want to watch your child, we want that to be over a secure network. We don't want anybody to be able to access our Wi-Fi and look at your children. So that's why we have such a high expense for our technology and our security. As far as our growth and background, we do value our company right now to be worth $2.25 million. And our sales this year alone will be roughly $2.2 million. And by the end of year 5, it will be closer to $2.7 million. We do know that we do have slow growth, but at the same time it's steady growth. People are being born every day, and we want to be able to fulfill that need and continuously be able to grow. And next we're going to have Cambrella do our description.
Well, Sharks, we have pretty much summed it up. I want to take the time to thank you for listening to Melissa Williams, CEO, Reese Shears, CFO, Makiba Dunson, CMO, and Cambrella Roberson, who am I? CTO. Again, we're asking for $150,000 for 15% equity in our company. What we're offering is priceless, a peace of mind to parents, opportunities for parents to live the lives that they would like to live, understanding that just because they have children, that does not mean that they cannot do any of the things that they would want to do. We're gonna open more centers throughout the country with your money. We're gonna expand in different areas, so we're just not in one centralized location in the Douglas County area. Thank you. Are there any questions? Yes.
How do you plan on expanding with just $150,000? What exactly will that cover?
Each of us have donated $50,000 already towards the company, so that will make up the difference. We believe in our vision, so we donated our own money. We just need $150,000 from one of you. Yes.
The weekly rate, is that a flat rate, or is it based on how long? Can I just bring my child there for 23 hours for the same price as 2 hours?
It's up to 12 hours per day for a full-time rate.
I have a question. In conjunction with competitors, how are you going to beat competitors such as free daycare? Like, for example, I have a 9-month-old and his daycare is basically free because he goes to his grandparents all week. So how would you compete with that? Especially here in more rural areas where it's more traditional and people and families live in a tight-knit community together, like that.
Well, there are opportunities for the children to go to the grandparents, but the grandparents need a break too. A lot of times they may not tell you that they do not prefer to watch your child that particular day because they may want to play bingo, or you can bring them in to 24/7 open arms just to relieve your family members from time to time as a gift, I guess I would say, so that they won't have to watch your children.
In conjunction with that too, I mean, we showed there's over 9,000 kids possibly needing daycare in Douglas County. No one facility can handle that many children. So the market potential is humongous.
And we also talked about the opportunities for us to partner with whether it's wedding services, other businesses that may have events. So that will also bring in more revenue for us, and also with government funding for childcare. That's going to help balance that out. Yes.
You said that we could leave the children in for 12 hours. Is it 12 hours is the maximum?
Per day.
Per day?
Right,
So-
before you have excess costs.
Oh, excess, okay. So what are the excess costs if I decide, just go on an extended vacation, so to speak? Just use that.
We're going to call these days.
3 days though.
Yeah. Yes, we will.
This person is not gonna call you back as long as we have constant communication to know that you did not abandon your child. We can understand that you went on vacation for 3 days and you take very good care of your children in your absence.
I'm going out for it.
I think we have an offer on the table.
When I heard child care, all I could think of was ching, ching, ching. All right? Because that's one market that will continue to grow. All right? And I truly believe in your vision, and I have 5 that you can have. And a bulldog. Y'all got somebody there. But my offer to you is $500,000 for 51% of your business.
51%?
51%.
Anybody else?
I'd like to make a counter offer. I'd like to offer you $200,000 for your 15%.
I'll give you $150,000 for 15%, and then I'll give you another $500,000 if you'll give us franchising rights outside the state.
Wow.
Since we're countering, I really love this, but I'll offer you $800,000 for 51%.
Well, certainly this team has a lot to think about, so 24/7 open arms. Why don't you think about this, and we'll thank you, and we'll move on to the last presentation.